Hey guys, Tony back again, Horror in Todge. Hope you're all well. Day 16 of the 31 Days of Horror. And today I'm going to be reviewing Yorgos Lanthimos 2017 disturbing horror movie, The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This one is a film everyone must watch, guys, so I'll get into my review of it and tell you a bit more. So it stars Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman, and Alicia Silverstone, as well as other child actors who are all fantastic actors in this. And it starts off with one of the best opening scenes. It's like I turned the Blu-ray on, and when you first turn it on at the start of the movie, you get about 30 seconds of pitch black, and you think, is this working? Then it just sort of cuts into like open heart surgery, but like really close up. So it's like you pitch black and then it just boom, and it's this loud theatrical music in this movie is like really banging, music. It's great soundtrack, to be fair. So yeah, you get sucked into this heart surgery, and then you basically see Colin Farrell after this surgery, and he's performed this procedure. He's basically like a surgeon, basically a really well known surgeon for like heart surgery and that sort of thing. And he's got like he's like, yeah, like I said, the lead surgeon. And then he's got his wife, who's played wonderfully. I think she's the best performer in this film, by Nicole Kidman, who's also a doctor, and he sort of lives this idyllic sort of, suburban life. Got a nice big house, all nice cars, two children, a girl and a boy, and yeah, it just seems so perfect. Like the color chart of this movie is like really cool color chart. It's a bit like the front of this DVD. Like everything's sort of white. The surgery where he works, the hospital, everything's white and cool. It just feels so, I don't know, uneasy. It's just so not, everything's so nice. It just feels like there's something wrong, if you know what I mean. You just know there's something wrong in this movie. And then Colin Farrell's character, who's named Steve, meets this boy who's about 14 or 15 named Martin. And he keeps meeting up with him, and you're thinking, you don't quite know what their relationship is. It doesn't explain anything. And you find out that Martin's lost his father. And Colin Farrell's like a father figure to him, almost, like buying him gifts and meeting up with him every week. But he doesn't tell his wife and his kids that he's meeting this boy, Martin. So in the end up, you see like the family sort of rolling together, doing everyday stuff. And then Martin actually meets the family. Colin Farrell's character brings them to meet the family, and then just strange stuff starts to happen after that. It's quite weirdly, it's really funny, the film. It's quite laugh out loud, some of the stuff. It's so awkward and so intimidating. It's weird, really weird film, if you know what I mean. If you've seen it, you know what I'm trying to say. But after they meet Martin, the children, the little boy who's about, I don't know, 10, he goes off his feet, so he just loses all control of his legs. And then the older girl, who's about 14 or 15, a week or so later, or a few days later, she does the same thing, just goes off her feet. And like, it's just sort of, you're trying to think, obviously, what's happening here. You don't really know what's happening, and it's so disturbing what's happening to these, children. And Colin Farrell's character, Nicole Kidman's character, are trying to find out why this is happening, and sort of dig, is Martin the one who's doing it, or what? You'll have to watch it to find out. But then you come towards this end scene. It all leads up to this end scene, so it's all nice and bright and cool colours, and then at the end it's like really dark, and sort of Colin Farrell's got to sort of fight for his children and his wife, basically, life, he's sort of put in his hands in the probably most traumatic way I've ever seen in cinema, I think. You know, people might say this isn't a horror movie, but I think that the lead up to the end is probably some of the most horror I've ever seen in a movie, with the ending that happens in this. I'm not going to say to you, but it involves a blindfold, it involves a gun, it's, you know, it's traumatic, and that bit's really dark. It's like in a basement, and then the ending, it sort of goes to like sort of light again. So you got this light cool palette, sort of luring you into this uneasiness, and the really dark part, then it leads out into the light again. It's really, really a great ride. It's on for about 2 hours, but the actual story kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Just such a fantastic movie. And Yorgos, the director, done a fantastic job here. I watched some of the interviews after, and Nicole Kidman's character and Colin, basically he made them believe that it's a dark comedy, which it is in some respects, and then sort of he puts like the fear and the thriller horror aspect in afterwards when he edits everything together. It sort of comes together as a film. They don't really know what they're doing. They're not really explained about the movie, which is really good, which is quite jarring. You can see it in the film. It's quite jarring because they're trying to act a bit weird and kooky and funny, and you know there's some underbelly here, you know, of the whole thing isn't quite right, and this is what makes this film absolutely fantastic. So this one, guys, I'm going to give a score of 9.5. I absolutely loved Killing of a Sacred Deer. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. It might not be up, you know, it might not be for us, some of us horror fans who are up straight up horror, you know, slasher, that sort of thing, but for a disturbing movie, this is it. Killing of a Sacred Deer. Get on it, guys. Tell me if you've seen it in the comments. You know, what you thought of the film. Did you think it was any good? Some people might not have liked it, but I actually love the score of this, the actual theatrical music. It tied in so well. So yeah, absolutely love this one, guys. It's day 16. I've been Tony. I'll catch you all tomorrow for day 17. Thanks for watching.